What's up, everyone? I am Magicide. Welcome back to our Geek Fest here, playing Crusader Kings II with the Game of Thrones mod as Naathi. Before we begin, I just wanted to talk about where we're going to go with the rest of our campaign and kind of our future goals, because I'm thinking that we need to cut it off at some point, because I was looking up the actual end date of this mod, and apparently it's 9999, the year 9999, and I'm not gonna play that long. That's ridiculous. A regular Crusader Kings II campaign in the vanilla game anyway is, you could play from 769 to 1453, and that can take upwards of around like almost 100 hours, give or take. I couldn't imagine playing for almost 1800 years. That's insane. I think our future goals, as they were right now, is since we've already the king of the Basilisk Isles, we're going to try to take over the kingdom of the Summer Isles here. Let's just have a little look-see, which is going to be all of this stuff. And we own a little bit of it, and then eventually I would like to get the actual Empire title, which includes everything else. It includes the kingdom of the Basilisk Isles, the kingdom of the Summer Isles, and then, of course, the Kingdom of Sothoros here. And the Kingdom of Sothoros is all colonizable. I don't know when we're actually going to get around to doing that, because, we're still experiencing the Red Death. And it looks like something else, too. Looks like the Great Sickness. But there is also the Red Death here, and it's just not fucking going away. It's really pissing me off. Like, I tried looking up some information in like wikis in the World of Ice and Fire book about the actual Red Death, and I'm not really getting any information about how long this thing is actually supposed to last. Apparently there was somebody else on Reddit last year sometime that actually mentioned the same thing, that it was sticking around forever, and apparently other people had problems with some Red Death events when they were colonizing some of these areas around here. The other thing, too, is I was actually looking at the colonization. If we go in here, some people were saying that to colonize this, not only do you need the money, but you also need to come down here and fight these guys, and you'll get the option of doing it. And wow, you need a lot of troops to do it. I'm just wondering, do I need 9,000, over 9,000 troops to actually come down here and declare war on them? Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, we would actually have to. Wait, I think I should probably Isle of Tears. That's in my domain, isn't it? Isn't that part of one of the duchies around here? No, it is its own thing. Okay, so anyways. So what I'm thinking is that if we take over the Kingdom of the Summer Isles, we'll form the Empire, and we'll reevaluate things there. We're a long way off from actually doing that. As of right now, the last time we left off, we had some issues over here. We got into a war with the Last Lament, and then they called in their buddies over here of Kaj, and that was a pretty intense battle. And then after we won it, we were in a good place, needless to say. I mean, I was really surprised that we actually came through. It's been a few days since I last played. I'm trying to remember exactly where we left up besides that. Looks like we've got a dangerous faction here that's pretty high, and he's got quite a few troops. He's actually, I think, got more troops than we do, and he wants to try to depose us. So what I'm thinking here is, what are you? You are a lord, so you only have the one province, so what I could do is I could actually tuck him, right? Because who actually owns this? So I actually own the duchy here. Let's take a look at our tab. We got Kingdom, Principality, and the lordships are just the actual places themselves. So, okay, so I actually own this duchy here. What I could do is I could actually try to tuck him underneath one of my vassals, because there's just no way we're going to get him to like us. We could try sending him a gift. 40 gold, and it only increases his opinion of us by 28. That's pretty unfortunate. I could try killing him, but it's very, very low. So what I'm thinking I might do here is, let's see here. I've got my one son, Conde, and you're a duke. What I might do, I don't want to make, like, super dukes here. So what I can do is to transfer vassalage. I think I can do this guy. Yeah. I could actually tuck him under here. Let's do that. We're going to need a new seneschal. You know, I was actually really thinking that we had that event to convert over to the lords, or the gods of the Summer Isles. And I probably should have done that, because otherwise we're just going to continuously get the prestige and purity hits every time we go to war, and then we're also getting the negative opinion from our vassals. Demands vengeance. Wait, what? He demands vengeance. Why? Okay, well, declare war of aggression. That's what I'm talking about. That's something I want to avoid in the future, or at least attempt to. Okay, so we need a guy with stewardship. I think you're my commander, right? And a bodyguard. Let's not do you. Tell you what, let's go into character finder just real fast. And look, we'll go to join court, yes. And okay, so most of these guys hate our guts. Right. Everybody hates us. Why? Why does everybody hate us so much? Foreign religion, dishonorable, cruel, known murderer. Okay, all right then. So it looks like we're stuck with what we got here. So we have this man here. He's a commander too. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go with him. I'll have him oversee the realm. We're gonna need to actually install a new commander then. I'm assuming King's Justice. There you are. Okay, so we want somebody different here. Take him, and we need a new designated regent. Somebody with high stewardship, please. Sure. I can ransom all prisoners. So apparently, I have some people here. You are how old? You're 31. Let's actually visit her chambers. Oh, that's right, because we can't, because we're chaste. That's right. We're chaste, so we can't actually visit their chambers. So anyways, let's take a little look-see around the map here. The Dothraki Sea split up, but they'll eventually reconverging. You know, as far as after, if we get the Kingdom of the Summer Isles and we actually end up founding the actual empire, we could potentially go up here into the eastern portions of Essos, take out like Ashai and Naathi and all that, or we can go up into Westeros. Westeros is in a very interesting position because the southern area here is that's what we're looking at. The Iron Throne is huge. The Stone Way is huge. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the Iron Throne. How many troops do you guys actually have right now? Okay, almost 10,000. Actually, I really want to take a look at Winterfell. What's going on here? Winter King Howland of Winterfell. Okay. So it looks like they got some sort of plague or something going on there. So where are we going from here? We just took over Last Lament, and I believe there was that one province that was right in Lotus Valley, and I don't know if we actually have a peace deal with them or not. Let's take a look. Of Axe Island. So, you know, as far as my notes go from our last playthrough, the way I guess the peace deals work in this game, it's not like in vanilla CK2 where if you declare war on them, you both get a peace. Yeah, you both get, or excuse, yeah, both get a truce, not a peace or a peace deal. You both get a truce, right? But in this game, it's different. Only the attacker gets the truce, the defender doesn't, and I think that's probably implemented so that the defenders, the people that actually lost, could potentially come back and fight you again. So if we declared war on these guys, I should just do a de jure war, but who's this vassal here? My court, just some random courtier, right? And he's a summer islander. We don't want that. So our levies are still hurting. And we still own a whole bunch of this terrible land over here that gives us nothing because of the fucking Red Death. So let's... 1 second. Actually, are we carousing? Okay, we had recent carousing. Okay, you know what? I think we should probably go ahead and do it. Let's just declare war. The de jure war. Right, actually, you have no allies. You don't have anything for troops. So we'll do our de jure war. Yeah, man. We just keep getting these opinion malices and the loss of prestige and purity. This is, it's starting to really piss me off. Okay, let's raise our vassals' transports and come on over here. Alright, so let's unpause. Let's finally actually get into it. Enough talking. You know, the other thing that I'm thinking of that we should be aware of is if you look at my vassal limit here, let's pause the game real quick, and we look at the realm. There is no, as far as I understand it, is there's no like imperial administration, or maybe you don't get access to that until you're actually an empire. But until we're actually able to get into like, if it exists, if we have access to the imperial administration, like we might be kind of screwed. We could obviously take over the rest of the Summer Isles, but as far as further expansion goes, we might be hindered by the amount of vassals that we have. And speaking of which, since we can change the laws again, I think what we were trying to do is we set the church taxation to large. Let's change the levies to minimum. That'll make them like us a little bit more. Whether or not it actually passes remains to be seen. Okay, I think I actually have enough ships here. Yes, okay. So Zielmo, Hanu, okay. So let's sail our guys up there and march them on over. Take care of this right away. Okay, my spy master is planning retribution against Lord Zanando for having attempted the assassination of Kobeija. This is the guy that was, yeah. Alright, so this is the guy that was pissing me off before. So, can I actually revoke his title? Hang on 1 second. So, since I tucked him underneath, let's retract that vassal. Yeah. And then see what he has to say here. Looks like a half-sister needs to get married. Alright, let's take a look. Genius. There's no geniuses. Quick. Strong. There's a strong man. Okay, we got a 15-year-old nephew. We got a 46-year-old man here. Let's do the... And he worships the dark gods. Let's do him. Holy shit, that's huge. What about the other guy? Yeah, okay, so we'll get a little bit of prestige. Probably make some weird-looking babies. Okay, the world is a dangerous place. Rumors are that people are trying to conspire to kill your daughter. Okay. Okay. So, he is now a prisoner, but we can't revoke his title, can we? We can castrate him. I don't want to do that. I think I can banish him, can't I? Ransom, no. Or exile him, I guess. No. Plot. You know, it's so fucked up. He's in my damn dungeons, but my plot to kill is only 33%. I mean, like, what's stopping me from just going down there and killing him? We're gonna put him in the oubliette, since he's a problem vassal. Okay, so maybe I just needed to wait until that actual pop-up happened, so I can revoke his title. But it's going to piss everybody off. So apparently, since he acted very dishonorably, I can't actually revoke his title. All right, well, whatever. He's safely locked away anyway, so I don't really have anything to worry about there. Let's go ahead and stand down our fleet. to be a really quick and easy war here. As a matter of fact, I should almost just assault it, but you're getting pretty good siege progress. Let's not do that. I actually really need to let my levies recuperate some. In the event that I get some really nasty revolt or rebellion or somebody else declares war on me that has more troops. So I have some weak claims here. I think they're just for the random courtiers. Yep. Okay. I can't stop thinking about all the prisoners in my dungeon. Guards, oil up the rack! Okay. Awesome. So he died. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Lord Zanando. It was somebody else. Okay, my friend Iskender has died. Just a small private affair, please. Please report that I have captured some high-value prisoners after our successful siege. So I've got a whole bunch of prisoners, 100%. Let's take a look. Did I actually capture the woman herself? It doesn't look like it, but I have a chance to actually ransom some people off. Let's investigate that after our war is complete here. So we win. It was a de jure war, which makes her a vassal of ours. I don't want that. We're going to revoke her title right away, or we can't. Shit, that's right. And our chance to actually plot to kill her is very low. So let's stand down our troops. So speaking of which, what can we do here? I can't revoke her title because we have a truce, but there's ways around that. I can imprison her. Let's do that. Okay, so she's in rebellion again, so I have to actually go in there and raise my goddamn troops again. So what's going to happen, though? I mean, like, if I catch her in war again, I mean, does that mean she'll be in my dungeons, or what? Alright, let's take the rest of our ships here. Bring them over to our capital. That's right, I got prisoners here. Let's see here, we've got you, you're 26 gold. Let's do you. I got one more here. Oh wait, that's right. We absolutely don't want to ransom him. Alright, so let's merge everybody. Get them on the ships. So yeah, let's get a commander in there. How old am I right now? I'm 59. So I'm gonna croak at some point. I suppose I probably could have just kept her as a vassal. And she has no troops, so I just need to finish sieging this down, which won't take long at all. As a matter of fact, we're just gonna do that. Oh wow, okay, so I got a bunch of prisoners again. Alright. Excellent. Let's stand them down. Okay, she's now in my prison, but I don't think I can revoke her title, right? Oh, I can now. Awesome. So this is now our province. Let's give one of our actual Basilisk Island provinces over here. Probably the Isle of Toads, right? Let's go into Realm. Join court. Don't care about that. Let's do my religion, my culture, content. We should probably do men. And ruler, no. So we have one man here. Let's give him the Isle of Toads. There you go. Enjoy. All right, and then let's rename you to Lotus Valley. much easier to keep track of in here. Okay, some of your kin are unhappy. Yeah, well, too bad. And I'm assuming I could probably go carousing. And let's actually take a look at our prisoners one last time. We've got this woman here. And we can't send you a thingamabobber. So what we'll do is we'll offer you a non-aggression pact. Yeah, we've got a lot of kids here. Can I not go carousing? I can offer a non-aggression pact with some of my people here. I think that's probably in our best interest to do that. I don't want to lose gold. We do have carousing, right? 26 January. Okay, I'm sorry. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, we're just gonna throw those people in the oubliette. All right, we get a little bit of money. Good. We get some non-aggression packs. That's pretty fantastic. We get another one. I don't know if I can actually form alliances with these people, right? Let's take a look. Because there are vassals. We're gonna try to form an alliance with that man, but he's gonna say no. Okay. So where was our one person, our justiciar? Where are you located? In Lotus Point. So it looks like we were trying to fabricate over here. Okay, that sounds fine with me. And you're over here scheming. I think because somebody wanted to kill us or something. Okay, prisoner requests an audience with us. For money, sure. So let's take our spy master over here and go ahead and sabotage them, or at least attempt to. Boy, I'd really like to get another religion. This is getting a little bit bonkers. I really should have converted. I didn't want to because I figured, well, we're going to colonize this shit over here anyways, and that's where all of our holy sites are, except on our actual capital. Whereas the summer gods over here, a lot of their holy sites are over here. Okay, so I just inherited this because he died of the Great Plague. Okay, he died without leaving any relatives. Settle the inheritance. So we can give it to this woman here. You're Naathi, but you're a Corsair. Shit, I don't really want to do this. Because she's following a different religion. He'll revert back to us. Okay, my dear cousin, I was just approached by Chataya, who tried to convince me. Demand reconversion, damn you. The gods of the Summer Isles. Okay. I hereby invite you to the wedding of somebody. Sure. So we don't have anybody else, right? We have nobody else that's actually content. Let's go to search all. There's nobody. Nobody, my religion, my culture. Okay. So let's go back to Realm. Let's cancel the content part. Let's just see if we can get somebody that's got high stewardship, I suppose. We have this man here. Sure. I'll grant you the... Where was it at? Axe Island? One of them. We'll give him Stonehead. Right? That looks good. Okay, some of your... yeah. I'm not giving it to you guys. These are dark days. Has been... She's sick now. Okay, we'll call for our court physician. Okay, Prince Kuhuru greeted us warmly to the wedding. Blackberry wine was served, and the most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. The ceremony between Malthar and Anaya and the great feast shall be held upon the morrow. Okay, do I get anything? Do I get like money or whatever? Hope I don't die here. Okay, stand before the gods, take up their holy vow. Very well. I can improve my castle town here. Or I can get these, which will give us more troops. Okay, so somebody's drinking, looks like, what is it called? Wildfire. Alright, so I get a little prestige from doing that. So maybe we should probably, Castle Town 3 would be really nice. Let's go ahead and get that. Somebody died here. Who was it? It was my court physician. Okay, so we actually need to hire a new guy. This is that one time where glad they actually have it. You know what we're going to do? Who are you? Okay, you're Summer Island. Can we actually recruit this guy? Is there not the option to do that? We can recruit him. So I actually have to give him a little bit of money. Then, you know what, screw you. We'll just throw you guys all in the oubliette. Throw in oubliette. Oubliette. And finally, oubliette. Right. Awesome. The vassals of the Basilisk Isles now view you with respect. Okay, one of your scouts reports a cunning eunuch. Okay, so this is going to be my new court physician. Well, let's do it. He looks pretty good to me. Can we actually give him the court eunuch thingy? No, we cannot. So, serve our court, buddy boy. And we get a little bit more cash. Sounds good. Yeah, once we give away the rest of these provinces, I'm just going to keep these. And speaking of which, who actually owns this? Did I give this away? Looks like I did. Unfortunately, we should have kept that for ourselves. And I think I could probably go carousing again. Yes, let's go carousing. Okay, let's send out our invites. Let's do relatives, vassals. Let's do all the rest of my subjects, please. Maybe try to offset some of these negative opinions. It's only +5 for a year, but every little bit counts. You know what I could start doing, potentially, is actually start building up some of the stuff around here. It might be in our best interest to do that. Let's, I feel okay. We can do castle towns here, so we can start making actually some money. So, it looks like my marshal is doing his job. So we can do the levy size or morale of armies. But it's only for a year. Let's actually do levy size. So what I think I should do here is maybe increase our castle towns so we can start rolling in the money. Let's do that. And our 2 provinces over here. You know, since I've already done so much other tyranny and whatnot, you know, I could potentially just revoke these guys' titles and give them these things. Okay, so my grace, for some time now I have been in the employ of Lord Bapato, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Naath, so we can pay him some money. Who are you? Okay, you're for 40 gold? Sure. So what we can do with this guy is actually have him be our new seneschal. Or I could have him become our Lord Treasurer, but I think our seneschal is where we're going to want this guy. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got this guy here, who is our son. Let's appoint you and the other man here, this guy here. Let's play for money. Man, I constantly lose. My guy sucks at the board games. Alright, so let's have our new Lord Treasurer go and collect us some taxes, and we have our son here as our seneschal. Let's have him oversee the realm. Do we have anybody else that can replace this guy? We do, in fact. We have somebody that is slightly better. Diplomacy. So we'll put you in Lotus Point again. Alright. I guess we could try to ransom them off, but nothing's really going to happen there. So our bodyguard... sure, we'll pay him the 10 gold. So what I'm thinking is if I gave these guys... If I gave these guys one of these, like the Isle of Toads, like if I gave him the Isle of Toads and then I revoked his title here... Let's do that. Let's give him the Isle of Flies. Alright, how about Talon? Let's give him Talon. Okay, and then we're gonna... Why can I not revoke his title? Oh, we're in a non-aggression pact. Okay. So I'll lose 200 prestige for doing this. I'll be a pact breaker. And I'll get a minus 10. You know what? I don't care. I'm so old. And he's going to die soon anyways. Okay, so now I can revoke his title of Jahar here. Oh, motherfucker. We have a truce. Shit. For only 2 years, though. I can live with that. Alright, so we've got this bodyguard man here. Become our new commander. I just want to get rid of these provinces. I mean, they're just gonna always have the Red Death, and I don't want them. Like, somebody else can dick around with that. Okay, my vassal has requested that somebody be sworn to him. No. He's my vassal, man. This guy here, I don't think... Do we have a non-aggression pact with him? No, but I can revoke his title right away. He should say yes. Okay, he did. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll grant him the Howling Mountain. How about that? Here, go back. Go back to hating us somewhere else. Siege of Taltree. Somebody's, what, we got some raiders here? Oh, we can fix that. We're going to do our vassal levy. So that's not enough troops. So what we need to do is have them all converge over here. So I need a new bodyguard and a new commander. You are that man. What's your bodyguard? Okay. About Gawain. All right, how many troops do we have together here? We got 800. And we'll have another so many coming in there. Lots of peasants have been moving from the county of Stonehead lately. Your Lord Treasurer suggests building some more roads. Okay, we can lose 40 gold, gain some prestige. Sure. Okay, so we should have enough troops here. Let's go ahead and smash these guys. The raiders. Oh, wow. Okay. So this pirate lord here of Bloodstone is now our prisoner. I'm assuming I could ransom him off, right? For a whole bunch of money. Let's actually put him in house arrest. And then let's castrate him. Alright, and let's stand down our troops. We don't really need them anymore. And he's still in my dungeons, but I'm guessing he just doesn't have the money to actually ransom himself off. Or have somebody pay for it. So, this man here, what we need to do is set him to special interest. Okay, yesterday I found a book and read it for a while and then put it somewhere and went for a walk in the garden, vaguely thinking I should get back to it later. Today I found the book again, but couldn't remember what it was about, so I started reading again. I am content with my life. There are people who think I should be more ambitious and find something to strive towards. Okay. So as soon as my little peace deal is up with this man here, my one nephew, we're gonna go ahead and, or excuse me, our truce. We're gonna go ahead and revoke that title and get that other province back. All right, so one of our castle towns is finished building. That's gonna be really good for us because we're gonna actually start making some money. Okay, so our other 2 castle towns have finished. Excellent. And as far as going carousing again, looks like 29 January of next year, so really in about a month. Looks like we have another commander that died. Alright. Who else? What else do we need here? Okay, never mind. Okay. So let's look at some of our competitors here. Mburu here. Man, I wish I could attack these guys right now. They're just so ripe for conquest. Okay, a courtier has expressed desire to get married. Okay. Sure. Let's see here. You're a summer islander. I don't really care. You're really not all that great. Let's do my Lord Treasurer then. Okay, let's go carousing. I should be able to go carousing, right? Yes. Okay, good. All right, let's send out the invites. All of my relatives and vassals, please. And I think my truce was up with them January of next year, so we've got about a half a year left, give or take. Okay, my spy master, let's keep my spy master happy. And of course it resets her. That's really annoying, game. Really stupid. Let's go back to sabotaging Golden Head. Alright, a carousing we go. So we still have these random courtiers here that have claims. Dear husband, so wait, what's there? We request and honor your obligation to call arms against somebody of Coney Forest. Sure. So that's good. So that means if she takes us over, it's going to be our sons anyway. So we're already increasing our land here. We're going to just do our vassal levy because I'm trying to have ours recoup. So what we'll do... Actually, we'll just keep them out at sea because I don't want them to get attacked yet. Alright. Come on, men. To war we must go. How many troops do I got right here, right now? Okay, let's actually just land what we have. And what we're going to do is we'll have them... What do you mean I have no allies? Is it because we're like the... They called us in? Okay. So I'm going to let my ally here get attacked. And then I'm going to jump in on them. Why is it having Guy Loro here? Why is it having him lead? It doesn't really make sense to me. It should be this man. I have lost feelings for my wife. Okay, as soon as he moves, I'm just gonna go over here and start doing the thing. Start sieging it down. So are we fighting against somebody else? No? Just has a couple extra troops? Or maybe he hired mercs? Who is this guy? Why am I fighting these? Why am I fighting this man? Okay, so it looks like somebody else is at war for Kone Forest up here. You know what I might end up having to do here, potentially, is actually getting the rest of my levy up here to help out. But these guys are fighting, so I don't really care. And we're busy sieging anyways. So never mind. Okay, my sister has died. Small private funeral, if you would, please. Alright, this is going to be a really quick war. Man, I wish I could actually assault it, but we're not the leaders here. Which is fine. It's alright. Siege progress is pretty fantastic. 12.5. And I don't even have a siege leader. Alright. So, our wife here won. She now owns both of these provinces, which our son is going to inherit. Our heir, Prince Daxos. So let's stand down our troops, our vassal levy. Very good, wife. I'm glad you did that. Tall Trees Town. Why did it change? Did she just do like a... Is that the duchy's name? Yeah. Okay, so she just formed the duchy. Wow, okay, so I'm now stressed. That sucks. And it looks like my court physician died. I can actually ransom him off now. That's very good. Right? No, my court physician is alive. I didn't turn that on. What the frickety frock? And I lost my train of thought here. I was going to actually... Oh, that's right. Bapapto here. I can actually revoke his title now. For Jahar. Get out of my land. Out. Thank you, sir. Now it's mine. Okay, so what? I've got a commander here that needs to be replaced again. Okay, we'll have him do it, since he doesn't really like us very much. Your seneschal has secluded himself. Okay. Looks like somebody had a stillbirth. So since we're stressed, we're 63 years old, we're just going to continue to go carousing. That's the best way to get rid of it. And since we actually have the money now for Jahar, what we need to do is build the castle town here as well. Do we actually own this? We do. Okay, so we own all of these. Very good. And since Naath, we've been really doing a really stellar job of building things here. I think at some point we might want to bump these up and get the training grounds as well too. Training grounds is pretty important. But I'm just more concerned with our actual other provinces over here. Because we're going to try to make this our main hub. Jahar. Okay. I think did we rename this place to Stonehead? Okay, that's fine. Works for me. So the last couple islands we have over here are the Isle of Toads and the Isle of Flies. Pretty good. So try to ransom the rest of our people off. You know what we could potentially do? Well, she's married. I was going to say we could land her and then push her claim. But she's Summer Islander. I don't want to do that. But Naked Forest, what was the other province that you have a claim on? I mean, it's considerable to do this. So she has claims on both of these provinces in Umburu here. And they don't really have very many troops. They have no packs. So let me take a look at this. This is something to consider. So she'll become my vassal. if we're of the same dynasty, which we're not, the current holder of the Lordship of Heartvale is in the same realm. A lower rank is the de jure liege. But if I land her and push her claim, it won't matter anyways. She'll just own 2 different provinces. But the problem is that she's a summer islander, and I'd rather spread our own culture. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at this, so Naath is Naathi. Oh, this finally, look at that. One of our provinces actually converted. They culture flipped. Awesome. And I'm pretty sure the rest of these guys, you guys are still Naathi. Okay. We should probably maybe go into character finder here. Let's do, how about this? Let's pause. Let's go to any ruler, let's go to join court. Yes. There is nobody here that is my religion and my culture. What about just my culture? Nobody that wants to join my court. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was going to say we could use some more Naathi people here. Since I already revoked your title, we can actually turn you off. You're no longer somebody of special interest. God damn it. They're all converting. I want to convert. Just somebody, please give me that event, please. Again, where's our son at? Where's our heir? Okay, so we're that's very good. You want to know something? I can actually abdicate right now. I think that's what I should do. There was a special option here to abdicate. I can lose 500 prestige from doing so, but our son will take over. How old is our wife? She doesn't like us either. Can we plot to kill her? Can. Let's send her a gift. I'm so old. I want our son to actually inherit this already. But, I mean, we should die any day now, especially since we're stressed. And speaking of which, let's do the carousing thingamabobber again. Do vassals, please, and we'll do all my close relatives. I think abdicating would be a really good option for us, to be very honest. But the thing is, though, is my son isn't going to inherit Talltree's Town, the 2 provinces, and the duchy title until my current wife dies. And I have such a low chance of actually killing her. Alright, so Jahar gets its Castletown. What about Stonehead? Right, okay, let's build one there. And after that, man, we're running low on money here. Okay, so I can lose in Lotus Valley. God damn, if we do this, sure, fine. We'll get a little bit more prestige. I mean, I'm not building anything in Lotus Valley though. I don't have the money to do anything. Small summer fort. You know, there's one thing I should be looking at is whether or not some of these provinces actually have anything special in them. Oh, hey, look at that. I finally won. Loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards. From time to time, it is widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant the Isle of Toads. No. So here's the thing. When our son takes over, our domain is going to take a hit because he's he worships the summer gods. That'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. Because if we lose 2, then we can just get rid of our 2 remaining Basilisk islands. And then we can just focus on this territory up here and, of course, our capital. I think we should just relax for the moment. We're running low on money, although we're quickly recuperating it from all the castle towns that we've been building. All right, we finally died. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get out of this for a second. Okay, so we're gonna need to replace our whole court. Whoops. Man. Okay, so we're gonna have to just do a quiet family event here. We're gonna be in debt from that. Seems like that happened the last time when King Macedor died here. It was Conde. When King Conde died, it was the same thing. So I think he just died of natural causes. All right, let's pause the game. And I think I'm going to call it an episode here. That was a pretty big event that just happened. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. We're going to play a couple more episodes, I think, for the day, because I've been slacking on playing this campaign. I've been focusing more on our 1066 Lombard Salerno campaign. That's been hella fun. And not only that, but I'm achievement hunting there, so I've been a little bit more motivated to play that than this. But I still have some more Game of Thrones mod in me for the day. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a good one.